Hello friends, today I will discuss the programming related topic, and that is given our drawing here. This one actually two drawings are similar and the various dimensions are given here. You may see minimum die is 20 mm. After that there is an angle of 45 degree. After that there is a next step dia that is 30. After that there is another dia that is 40. After that there is an angle of 30 degree. After this there is a various types of diameter, okay, and there is a various types of length sub length 10, 5, 6, and total length is 29, and we have to make it on CNC machine. So before start any kind of uh, I mean to say, if you start any kind of programming related topic, then you have to make a program. So then whatever you write in CNC monitor, you have to start. In case of programming, you have to start with O. Suppose there is a program number is 125, and after that you have to give window block. Before start any kind of program, you have to start with O. Okay. After that, this is end of block for Fanuc controller. Okay. For Fanuc controller, you have to use this symbol, and for Siemens, you have to use it. Okay. So that is used for Siemens. That is that is used for Fanuc controller. Then you have to use this end of block. Okay. After that, N1, that is a sequence number. If you start any kind of programming, you have to start with a sequence. So initial sequence, that is N1. After that you have to give end of block, that is given here. G28 U 0.0 and W 0.0. What does it represent? The tool whatever you will use for cutting, that is in home position. 0.0 U is used for incremental, and W is also used for incremental. After that we use an end of block. Okay. Suppose you use tool number 1 and you have given offset in tool number 1. So you have to call tool number 1, and the tool number will help us to cut this profile. Okay. After that, the job which is clamped on a chuck, and that is given an RPM is 1000 RPM in M4 in this direction. Okay. After that, we have to remove the tool from home position to nearest position of the job. So we use this code G56.0 Z2.0 and M8. We start the coolant. M8 represent that we start the coolant. Okay. And suppose X56.0 Z2.0, this is the coordinate of this 56.0, and the maximum diameter of job, that is 55. So we will move from turret, I mean to say the OD block, from home position to this coordinate 56.0 and Z2.0. After that we will move the tool from nearest to the job. You meant to say 0.0, that is a face 0.0, that is the surfaces Z 0.0, that is also written here. After that we have to facing the surface, because the face is not neutral, we have to clean the face. So we have to, suppose there is a coordinate, that is Z axis and that is X axis. Above the Z axis there is a positive, whatever you write, and below this that is negative. So that is a center line. Above this there is a plus, below this there is a negative. So you will use simply x minus 1, so that it will clean the face easily. Okay. After that it will move to this position. After the cleaning phase, it will move this position. Okay. 56.0 and Z 2.0. After that we have to make this kind of profile. For this kind of profile we simply use G71 code. It is a turning operation. For turning operation, that is used. Okay. G71 rough turning operation, or you may say it is a Kent cycle. It will reduce our time for any kind of machining. Okay. So what is the nomenclature of this cycle? G71 U.8 are 0.1. U.8, that is a depth of cut. Suppose you have given the cut 0.8, then the CNC will cut double of it, 1.6. 0.8 from upper side and 0.8 from lower side. Suppose there is a material of 0.8 from upper, 0.8, and there is a material from lower, that is 0.8. So total material will be cut from the by the OD holder, that is 1.6. After that R 0.5 means that is a retraction amount. After the cutting of 1.6 mm, it will backward, it will move backward, and the amount is 0.5. It will move diagonally. Retraction amount, that is diagonally, that is the amount of 0.5. Okay, clear? Okay. After that, we have given G71 P10 Q20. Okay. So what will be done here? P10 is the starting of the sequence and Q20 is the end of the sequence. W U feed, F represents the feed. Okay, so W.3, that is material 0.3 is reserved for the finish cycle, which will be called, this is G70 cycle for the finishing path. Okay, and sorry, I have given the wrong statement here. That will be U.3 and W.1. Okay, U.3 means it is an incremental value, and 0.3 material will be removed in the finish path, and W.1 represent the jet length. 0.1 will finish at the finishing path of facing. Okay, after this you have to make this profile. So how will you do it? We will start from, what is the minimum diameter? That is 20 mm. Okay, it is a 20 mm. Okay, so we will start the sequence by means of N10, because we have mentioned that the starting sequence is P10, so we have to start with N10, and with the minimum value is N20, 20 mm diameter. Okay, so we have to give G0 x20. After that we have to turn it by means of 10 millimeter. So I have given 10. So after 20 millimeter, it will turning simply 10 mm, because it is moved to the negative side of the Z. So I have given the negative value. After that it will cut it angularly by means of 45-degree angle. Okay, so then what is the angle value? That is simply, let me rub this at first. What is the angle value? It will be simply 135 degree. 90 plus 45 degree, 135 degree, and it will move upward by x 30.0. So it will reach here. It will reach here. That is a point of x, that is 30. Okay, and the angle is 135 degree. After that it reach to the this, and it will move linearly by means of x 35. After reaching this value, it will move linearly x 35 with the feed of 0.1. After that there is some angle, that is 30-degree angle. Okay, you may see it. Then what is the value of this angle value? A 120 degree. Simply we put 120 degree with the value of x, that is 50. The die is this is the, yes, this is given here, it is 50, and angle is 120 degree and x 50.0. After that there is a turning operation. The value is 8. You may use here two types of thing. One is incremental. In incremental you have to use the value of simply 8, but if you use it in absolute, then you have to give the total length, that is 29. That is a summation of 10, 5, 6, 8, and it will give 29. There is a two things to do the job in two various way. One is you may simply give W minus 8, then you have to use G91 code for incremental, and for absolute you have to use G90 code. Okay, after that there is a simply linear turning, that is x55, x55.0. After that it will move After the finishing of this, it will reach to maximum dia, and that is also end of the sequence, that is represented by n20. After that it will reach this distance, that is 10. It will move away from the job so that it will reach to the home position. After that the rotation of the chuck will be stopped. After that coolant will be also stopped. Then we may use tool number 2 for the finishing cycle. For finishing cycle there is a similar also. We will use a tool number 2 and offset number 2, because we have given offset on the 2 number, and there is a rotation of 1600 in M4 detection. And for the finishing cycle we have to use G70 code. There is a finishing cycle, and finishing cycle you have to use the nomenclature. This is written here G70, P10 and Q20. Okay, P10, that is also P10, Q10 and feed 0.1. After that the material which is reserved for the finishing 0.3 for the OD and W.1, that is for length, that will be removed totally, and you will get this required dimension or finished job. Okay, after that coolant is off and that will reach the home position. Thank you guys. The video.